and talking and hating, I bet you I kill the noise. I've been a man like I'm painting, I boost up my rating, you know how I play with toys. Pop out on any occasion, get standing ovations, they can't help it but rejoice. They all wanna follow me, cause I got my foot on the opposition neck and ain't no apologies. 100 yards, you know I own all the property, daddy told me.
It's week 4 of the NFL, and we've got Desmond Ridder. He wasn't afraid to sling it last week. Well over 500 yards in that game. It's the Falcons and the Giants, and it's all up next.
EA Sports coverage of the National Football League is on the air. Today, it's week 4, and we've got what should be a great one here between the New set to go. Younghoe Koo ready to do the honors. And this one is underway here on EA Sports. And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. So here are the Giants ready to start their initial drive of the game. And they will be led out by a guy certainly still trying to prove himself here in the league, the young rookie quarterback.
I tell you what, when he is on schedule for that week, secondaries take notice because you've got to stay alert back there on every snap. A truly powerful arm, one is capable of challenging any level of the defense on any given play. That's why so many scouts preach arm talent when preparing for the NFL draft. A quarterback with arm strength to make every throw in the book, he's an asset to have in any offense.
Here's 2nd and 7 now from the 28. Operating from the gun, Rutherford. They'll get this complete to Calvin Austin. And they're going to have this across midfield and inside the 45. That one covers 29 yards. First down. Off play action. Rutherford. Pressure brought in, and the Falcons get there for the sack. Disrupting that play and dropping him was Arnold Ebiketie. Don't need it all back at once, but you figure they're going to need something here. 17 yards to go on 2nd down. Now a toss left side into the hands of his tight end. And that's going to be good for another first down as the tackle's made at the Falcons' 27-yard line. Operating from the gun, Rutherford. And incomplete on the deep ball. The Giants are 1-2 through the first 3 weeks of the season. They got off to the tough 0-2 start, but come off a very important first win of the season last time out.
And it's tough when you find yourself in an early season crossroads, but that's exactly where they were. At 0-2, they were thinking if we fall 0-3, things can spin out of control. But now 1-2, they shouldn't feel the need to press out there. They're now back in a good spot. Found a way to win some games and keep moving forward.
Now the throw on 3rd down, knocked away and incomplete.
Textbook coverage right there. Played the ball, never lost sight of where it was headed, and stayed in perfect position to make a play on it. Able to keep the receiver and the quarterback in his sight lines.
On 4th down, Rutherford. And a throw for Pittman is intercepted. The safety, Terrell Edmonds, picks it. And the Falcons are going to have it here just past the 25. It's no secret he's had trouble this year with interceptions, and this is a bad start for him. First drive, throwing another pick.
No matter who's broadcasting his game, that's how the conversation begins. Throwing too many interceptions, can he take care of the football? If I were his backup, I'd be edging towards the coaches and saying, hey, how about giving me an opportunity?
Now here's a pass on first down that's knocked away and incomplete. So after the incompletion on first, now 2nd and 10. They'll set up to throw. To the sideline, and wow, what a catch there. He doesn't get a lot, but he was able to get the feet down complete. They are in need of 6 yards here if they hope to move the chains. On play action, they'll throw. He'll find Juju Smith-Schuster. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. So the drive takes him into Giants territory now, 1st and 10 at the 49-yard line. And it's hauled in by Austin Hooper. And they're going to get this to about the 44-yard line. Second and 5. This one complete to Curtis Samuel. And he is out of bounds inside the 35. The Falcon passing game looking good on this drive as they get the first down. Really been an ideal start for them. They get the turnover on the opening possession. Now here they are moving the ball straight down the field on their first drive.
And that feels good, but you know on their side of the field all they're thinking is finish this drive off because they took it away, right? So now you got them back on their heels a little bit. Now go down, put a touchdown on them. Look out. You've won the mental battle early in the game, and that may carry over for you. He's certainly done a nice job spreading the field on this drive, and here he finds his big tight end for good yardage. And that's what you have to do. Keep defenses guessing about where you're going to go with the football.
On first down, he'll drop to throw. And finding the tight end, Hooper. And they're going to get this down to about the 17-yard line here. First carry for the Oklahoma State man, Chuba Hubbard. And he'll go down here at the 12-yard line. Clock running under a minute to go in a scoreless first quarter. First down, they'll stay on the ground with Hubbard. They'll get this down inside the 10 for a pickup of about 3. The last run got 3. Now here's 2nd and 7. They'll look to throw here. They'll set up the screen here for Hubbard. And they'll lose yardage here. They go backwards to the 13-yard line. So that'll go as a 4-yard loss on the play. And that's going to lead to a 3rd and 11. We're scoreless after 1. Back now in Atlanta, second quarter action. The Falcons with the football. Backed up here. Tough spot, needing 11 yards to pick up the first. Throwing there, but this pass is going to wind up incomplete. So on 4th down, Ritter heads to the sideline. Younghoe Koo gets set for the Atlanta field goal. Koo knocks this one through the post. And the Falcons are out to a 3-0 advantage. So an opening drive field goal maybe doesn't whip this crowd into a frenzy, but I think that they will take the early lead.
There's no doubt about it. They will always take the early lead, and maybe that celebration comes later if they play well and they can break things open. But right now, this is all about letting the offense just get settled in.
And able to take it past the 25 and up to the 28-yard line. So the Giants getting the football back here for their second drive. Their second drive here of the ballgame, Charles. Remember last time they threw the interception, but the defense held up. It bent a little but didn't break, only giving up the 3 points.
Yeah, obviously they left some points on the table there their last time out, but boy, they have to thank their defense for holding the opposition just 3 after they threw the pick. Their turn now. Back out on the field, put together a good drive, and get some points of their own.
Rookie to rookie on the hook up there, and it's a first down. Back to throw. Rutherford. Over the middle, that's caught by Meredith. And they're going to get this to about the 44-yard line. On second down, here's Barkley. And he'll get it down here to the 43. Able to get the 1 yard he needed, but nothing more.
2nd and 1, and people want to run the football. This is where every back in the league is supposed to do exactly what we just saw there. Pick up the first down.
Throwing on first down. Rutherford. This one goes out wide for Barkley. And he'll be hauled down at about the 30-yard line.
Well, they've certainly done a nice job spreading the ball around on this drive. This time he gets it out to his back, and it's another nice play and another first down. They've got the defense on their heels a little bit. They're reacting instead of being aggressive and making plays.
Now a throw for the left sideline, and he's got it. He's going to go out of bounds, but he takes this one down just shy of the 20. A good position to be in here, 2nd and inches. Operating from the gun. Rutherford, throw left side, taken in by Meredith. And he's out of bounds, almost gets to the 10. Give him 10 yards there as this offense is on a roll. This drive continues to plunge forward.
But one of the ways the quarterbacks keep all the receivers alive in a play, never lock in on any one guy. Make sure you keep your eyes moving, scan the field. And here he finds the open guy for a nice pickup.
Throwing on first down, but this one winds up to be incomplete. An incomplete pass on first down. That leads to a 2nd and 10. Back to throw again. This will be caught just inside the 10. And he's going to be taken down, but there's a penalty flag in the backfield. Is this a hold, or did they rough the quarterback? So a roughing the passer penalty there, CD.
And we know that these pass rushers love to get after rookie quarterbacks, but they've still got to do it within the scope of the rules. And that time, the hit came just a little bit too late. And the official won't even think twice about pulling his flag on that one.
And it's intercepted at the goal line. And the Falcons are going to take over once again, and they'll have it at their own 8-yard line. A turnover is obviously, Charles, always costly, but when you throw those interceptions in the end zone like that, it really stings.
He tried to fit that one into his tight end, and I often use the expression NFL open, which means a tighter window. Down near the goal line, you really want him to be open. In this case, it cost him.
A well-executed 22-yard gain.
And they were backed up to start the drive, but not anymore. Now, that's the play call that the offensive coordinator had in his head. You saw the end result. He wanted to go ahead and push the ball downfield, and that's what they did. And they wound up with good yardage there to get things rolling.
And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. Another strong gain on the last 2 plays. They've moved it a combined 33 yards. Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on first down.
Blue check, opposite, green, red, yellow.
Straight ahead with Hubbard. And he'll be taken down at about the 45.
And that was a quality play to start a new set of downs. That was simply an offensive line winning the battle up front and winning it in a big way and giving their guy in the backfield a nice lane to hit.
Here we go, back.
2nd and 6. Batted at the line, but he still brought it in. And they're going to have another first down as the tackle's made at the Giants' 42. That one goes for 13 yards, and it moves the sticks. Back to throw now on first down. That one almost intercepted, but it's incomplete. Not a good throw there, and it'll be 2nd down.
Check right, check pink.
And 2nd and 10, he'll look to throw again. He's got his man, London, right side. And he's going to be out of bounds down around the 35-yard line. They get 7 out of that, so they're left with a 3rd and 3. Coming up here looking for 3 yards to pick up the first. Again, he'll drop to throw. And that is incomplete.
Like what I see so far out of this defense, because they've been showing their best coverages on 3rd down. So far, only allowed 1 conversion on a handful of attempts. One area of their game plan that they've executed to perfection.
Well, they already had the early lead, and they get the interception, Charles, and now they add 3 more with the field goal.
Yeah, they're in control of how this game is playing out so far. You mentioned the early lead. Now they're expanding on it, getting plays on both sides of the ball. A winning recipe if they can keep this up.
And he brings us out past the 20 to the 24. And New York set to take the field. As the offense comes out here, Charles, remember they threw the interception last time out, but they were moving the football down the field. Looked like they were going to have a sustained drive that ended in points, but then the pick ensued.
And because of that, there's no way you can call the last drive a success. Yes, there are things to build on because they found some play calls that work. Now, they've got to build another drive and find a way to avoid the turnover the play did on the last one.
So quickly all the way up at the 40-yard line. Off the play fake. Rutherford. That is caught. Michael Pittman with it. And he takes this one down almost all the way to the 30. Boy, a pair of big plays here. This one going for 29. This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10. And for the 3rd time here in this half, it's intercepted. And the Falcons are going to get it back here just past the 35. So his struggles just continuing here in the first half, throwing the football. Charles, now 3 interceptions.
And they don't feel like they're just great plays by the defense. There's a sense that maybe he's a little careless with the football now. So some of the great coaches in the past, you know, they've always said, I can't teach you, obviously, because you're not listening. So maybe the bench can teach you. He's got to be careful now. He might get pulled.
They'll set up a throw. And the giant rush gets home as down he goes. Rashawn Gary. Credit him with a sack as he buries him for a loss of 10. Ritter and the Falcons need an answer and a big play here on 3rd and long following the sack. And we'll jump right over halftime and keep the game going here in Week 4. Second half kickoff ready to go. And we welcome you back live now inside the booth alongside Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gaudin, set and ready to rock for the 3rd quarter. The Falcons back to receive. They've got the lead, and they'll get this football as the second half gets underway. So here are the Falcons to take over on offense. They're on a 3-game winning streak, and right now looking good in this one as well. Falcons 1st and 10 here as Ritter gets them ready at their 25-yard line. They'll begin this series with a give to Hubbard. And not much to speak of. Call it a 1-yard gain up to the 26. In the first half, he was held in check on the ground, but despite that lack of production, they still have the lead.
Yeah, and they've got to feel fortunate about that. If they can actually get production from their lead horse, that would help open up this offense and widen this margin, too.
He's got a man, complete. And he'll be brought down at the 27.
We always talk about the guy who paid off the play, don't we? The guy who caught it or ran it. But how about the elements that go into making a big play? This one in particular, able to scan the field. Pocket held up nicely. What a terrific job with the offensive line. The route, well run, and the football, right on the money.
2nd and 9 now. Firing quickly here, and that's complete. And he'll be taken down at about the 22-yard line. They'll drop to throw. Oh, he tries to force it in, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Kelvin Joseph. And the Giants are going to have it here as they'll start at their own 24-yard line. So it was a drive that had real promise here to begin the 3rd quarter, but ultimately derailed by the INT.
And that was the position you wanted to be in. Coming out to start this 3rd quarter, get a nice drive going, looking for the end zone. Possibly got a little bit too greedy right there.
And they'll get it all the way up about 5 yards shy of midfield. The big play to start him out has him at the 45 already. A 1st down carry for Barkley. And he'll manage to pick up about 4. It's 2nd down.
I have to think a major focus of the halftime meetings had to be figuring out how to create space for the running game to get operating.
Well, what you pointed out to me at half seems accurate. That line has struggled to sustain blocks.
Yeah, I would agree with that totally. They've got to focus on staying on their double teams at the 1st level, make sure that block's secure before they slide off, and try and chip someone at the 2nd level.
So after the 2nd down incompletion, they'll come up now against a 3rd and 6. He finds his man, complete. It's Russell. And they're able to stop him short. On 3rd and 6, they'll only pick up 4. On 4th down, Rutherford. That's complete to Meredith. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. 21 yards there. A big play on 4th down. So after the big play on 4th, here's 1st and 10. They'll look to throw again. His throw incomplete.
Well, a momentary speed bump there with that throw, partner. The defense had other ideas, and they're trying to mount a small stand before this drive reaches the end zone.
And this is caught at the 8. And they've got it inside the 10 at the 8. They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. Picked up by the Honey Badger, Tyrann Mathieu. And the Falcons force the turnover. They'll take over at the 10. The Atlanta offense out there for their next drive. On 1st down, they'll start out with Hubbard. And strong running there gets this up over the 15-yard line. The last run got 6, now 2nd and 4. And they'll go again here with Hubbard. And he'll get it up here this time to the 21. Now on 1st down, he'll drop to throw it. And it's intercepted. And the Giants are going to have great field position here as this is returned just shy of midfield. So that, Charles, may be the play that this defense has been looking for.
They've hung in there, and if they lose this game, it won't be from a lack of effort on their part. The key question is, can the offense finally do something, because we're into the 3rd quarter, and a 0 is still glowing on the scoreboard.
And this is caught at the 20. And he's going to get this one down to the edge of the red zone. On 1st and 10, Rutherford. Quick throw knocked away and incomplete. 3rd quarter of a tight football game as we come up on a 2nd and 10. Operating from the gun, Rutherford. A hit as he throws there, incomplete. So now 3rd and 10, a big play to start the drive, but nothing since. Looking to throw. Rutherford. He's hit. He lost the football. Put it on the carpet. And the Falcons grab it. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. They go back to the air here after the INT on the last drive. And now off to the races down the right side. And he's going to be brought down at about the 16. A real field flipper there as all of a sudden they've got a 1st down in the red zone. A give up the middle, Hubbard. And he'll be brought down at what's going to turn out to be the final play of this 3rd quarter. 3 quarters in the books. We'll return with more after this break. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports.
Check pink, black block, yellow, line, set, go.
On the give, this is Hubbard. And he's brought down just outside of the 10 at the 11. In need of a conversion on 3rd down. They had the big play to start the drive. Not much sense. Back to throw. This is caught. Touchdown, Falcons. Chuba Hubbard. His 5th touchdown now on the year. And the Falcons are about to make it 4 straight as they add to this 4th quarter advantage. Well, we lasted all the way to the 4th quarter without a touchdown being on the board, but here a key one to extend the lead.
Definitely, and I really doubt, though, that that's going to open the floodgates. What do you think, partner?
No, not the way that we've seen these defenses play.
Yeah, no doubt about it. They've been rock solid, but we had to know that sooner or later, someone had to surrender a touchdown, and it happened right there.
Should have been picked. Probably doesn't matter on a 2-point conversion, but still, as a former DB, you want to grab that ball when you can, don't you?
You certainly do, and don't say it, because I know you're thinking it. Don't say it.
What am I thinking?
You know I know what you're thinking. Well, if he'd had hands, he'd be playing on offense.
Oh, that's true. You've said that before. They go play action here on 1st down. He's going to float this over the middle deep, and it's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect.
We've seen that the deep ball's been a part of their game plan all afternoon, but they've had trouble hooking up on it, unable to successfully find the end zone over the top.
To throw again, Rutherford. He finds Austin complete, and they're able to get this one across the 35. First down for the Giants as they pick up 12. Even though this offense doesn't have a single point to its name, they're not totally out of this game yet. A touchdown here, they could be in business.
And how about that last play? Now they've got momentum going, so you know I'm a big advocate. Get back on the line of scrimmage, throw another play at them while you've got them locked on their heels.
And now a throw on first down there, but it's incomplete.
One thing you have to see out of a rookie tight end is a real concentration when the ball's in the air, and I'm not sure that he didn't, but he has to be prepared for people making a play on it when that ball's up for grabs.
Now a deep ball there on second down, but it'll wind up incomplete.
When you're leading in the final quarter, your radar has to be up for any potential deep shots. And probably not the last one they're going to see in this game, not as long as they hold this lead.
And now the third down throw incomplete as well.
Has to be a little bit of frustration there. Back-to-back incompletions. Receivers blanketed on both attempts, this time on third down.
Got to try it here. He's back to throw. And my goodness, another interception. And he takes this one back into the end zone, and the Falcon defense has a touchdown. Now young way cool for the extra point. And that one makes this a 19-point game. So the defense creating some points, not only getting the interception, but then returning it to the end zone for the pick six. They'll elect to bring it out here from the end zone. And he'll be stopped right around where he would have been had he gone down to a knee, maybe a yard shy of there at the 24. Throwing after the interception, Rutherford. And now here is another interception. And he takes this one back into the end zone, and the Falcon defense has a touchdown. Cool for the extra point. And that will bump the lead up to 26. A heck of a play there defensively, getting the interception, navigating his way into the end zone for the touchdown. And they'll put up the stop sign there as his guys will get it at the 25. And now out come the Giants. It's been a tough go for them. It's still without any points here in the fourth quarter and a big deficit, Charles, but they move the football on some drives. They just haven't had any points. He's got a man complete. And they're going to have this across midfield and inside the 45. So the big play gets him across midfield now for 1st and 10. He's going to let it go again. Oh, he dropped it. And that's pretty indicative of the way this one's gone. So now 2nd and 10 after the incompletion on 1st down. He'll take a shot downfield for Pittman. And this is caught. A big play there for the Giants. 43 yards. We saw this plenty last. And he's got it. Touchdown, Giants. Saquon Barkley there to make the grab. And the Giants are finally into the end zone here in this fourth quarter. They're going to run it with Barkley. And he will find the end zone again. So he gets the touchdown and the 2-point conversion. And that'll cut this deficit down a little bit further. The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. This will be fielded inside the 5. Now a crease here as he's past the 30. And he'll weave all the way up to just a few yards shy of midfield. A great return.
Any return to get you to midfield is a great return. 1 first down, and you're almost in field goal position.
And they'll start on the ground with Hubbard. And he's got room. And he's going to get this all the way down inside the 35. 50 yards rushing for him now on what was his 10th carry of the ball game. This defense, Charles, they have unraveled here in the fourth.
In a sense, it's like they're being pressed like in a basketball game, and they just can't get the ball over half court. I mean, no matter what they do, they can't get off the field. They can't slow them down. They're just going up and down the field against them. Yeah, unraveling would be a perfect word for them.
3 yards on that last carry. Here's 2nd and 7. Right back to Hubbard. A short gain here, maybe a yard to the 29. Now the Giants will use the second of their 3 timeouts. That's going to be their second. They'll be left with one more plus the 2-minute warning, and we'll be back. On 3rd down, he'll drop to throw. And he's left with no option here but to throw it away. So on 4th down, Ritter heads to the sideline. Younghoe Koo gets set for the Atlanta field goal. Koo knocks this one through the post, and that will extend their lead even further. Well, ultimately, not really sure that they're going to need those 3 points, but they'll take the 3 and they pad that lead.
Yeah, this one's already wrapped up, but you and I both know if you're an offensive coordinator, you never let up on the gas unless the head coach tells you to do so. And maybe you've actually clipped him off in your headset so you can keep calling plays and trying to add to this lead.
Here is Michael Pittman and the rest of this offense getting set for the upcoming drive. And I know that they double-teamed him a couple times, but not a ton. Whatever they're doing isn't working. He's up over 100 yards. We'll see how they adjust.
And when they do that, they weaken their defense in other places as well. And how many times have we done games where we've seen a guy have a big game like this, but it's usually not by himself, is it? Usually it opens it up for other people to have big games as well.
He'll try again with the arm here on 2nd down. He sets to fire deep. And he knocks the ball away, and it falls incomplete. And this offense on 3rd down today, not good. 0 for 4 thus far. This is 3rd and 10. A throw there, but that's going to wind up incomplete. As expected, they're going for it to keep the drive alive. Going for the deep ball. That's going to be knocked away and incomplete. The Giants go on 4th but come up empty. And the Falcons will take control of the football in great field position. And they'll run on 1st down with Hubbard. And he is met quickly in the backfield. Down he goes, folded like a lawn chair. Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up 2nd and 11. So it's Falcon football as we welcome you back. And no doubt what they're looking to do is just salt away the final couple of minutes and escape with a win. And he'll take it into the end zone. Touchdown, Atlanta. Chuba Hubbard with his 2nd TD of the game.